Okay, welcome back everybody. We're about to do level 4 here. And it was actually, I spent the post video and in-between stuff, selling stuff, and buying new things, right? So you'll notice a couple things are different. A, our money is drastically reduced, and that's because I bought these two things here. And this will increase my magic, and that's just better. It makes me take less damage, and it's a little stronger. Which, getting that magic staff here, it allowed me to learn a couple spells here. You'll see I got Holy Bolt, Healing, and Fireball, and Firebolt. So, that's really cool. I'm keeping Holy Bolt on for the moment. It only works on undead targets, right? Which is only really good for the Cathedral. But, if floor 4 is what I'm thinking it is, it's gonna be a really useful spell against some of the enemies there. You'll also notice I have a bow with me, and that's for a very specific reason that if the enemy spawns down there, I'll share with you at that point. Another thing, I was just going through trying to get money and collecting some of the items we've left behind, and I actually decided to try out most of those shrines down there. I left the health fountain and the murky pool alone. I didn't mess with those, but I messed with the quiet shrine, and it gave me 2 points to vitality here, right? And maybe not so great, I messed with the mysterious shrine, and it gave me 5 points to dexterity, but took 1 away from everything else, and that's kind of not great. I messed with the secluded shrine, which just filled up the map on the floor. It looked a little better. There was, I guess, some areas in the corners I missed. I noticed immediately when it filled it. So that was kind of I generally map the stuff out anyway. And then I think I met with the weird shrine, I believe it was. And yeah, it was the weird shrine. And what it did is it gave me a +1 to my maximum damage for the weapons in my inventory. That was originally 5 to 10. And I accidentally accepted a quest.
Master, I have a strange
I can replay it.
experience to
Cool.
relate. I know that you have a great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night by a scraping sound just outside of my tavern. When I looked out from my bedroom, I saw the shapes of small demon-like creatures in the inn yard. After a short time they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. 'Tis strange, no?
So that was from Ogden, the tavern keeper guy. It looks like our quest for today is to go down and rescue a sign. You know, for reasons. But yeah, I should have filmed that, I imagine, because of how much actually happened. But it just, I don't know, it didn't feel like something I should have felt. It was filmed. It was just a lot of backtracking. Skeletons. I see here we got ooh, new enemy. Cool. We have red floor instead of blue floor. That's nifty. Dark exile.
So it came to be that there was a...
I'll read it in a second. Okay.
So it came to be that there was a great revolution within the burning hells, known as the Dark Exile. The lesser evils overthrew the 3 prime evils and banished their spirit forms to the mortal realm. The demons Belial, the Lord of Lies, and Asmodan, the Lord of Sin, fought to claim rulership of Hell during the absence of the 3 brothers. All of Hell polarized between the factions of Belial and Asmodan, while the forces of the high heavens continually battered upon the very gates of Hell.
So if you're familiar with Diablo 3 at all, none of that is really surprising. I want to say, though, that it mentioned that the other three, which would be Diablo, Baal, and Mephisto, were prime evils. But I want to say that was actually retconned, and there was only one prime evil now, and that would have been Diablo after he essentially ate the rest of the evils. I want to say they're called greater evils. Okay, these guys suck. Okay, thanks. But if you didn't know any of that, and it's your first time ever seeing a Diablo game, well, that's a little bit of the backstory of heaven and hell right there. There's a war going on, and the big dogs were kicked out. And I want to say there are a couple of other books around that go a little bit farther into detail with that. Am I gonna be able to use that? Wow, I can actually use that. Cool. So now my firebolt's a little better. It should be better than that staff ever was. The problem with the downside is that staff would cost it for free. I have to actually use magic if I wanna do any of that. Which right now I don't. I'm content to just hit things. They're making me kind of want to use it, though, I'm going to be honest. So from now on, I'll attempt, if I feel like attempting the shrine, I'll just do it on screen when I come across it. Oh, okay, this guy's not attacking me. Interesting. And his name is Snotspill, which is also interesting. Let's see what he has to say, then.
Hey! You that one that killed all! You get me magic
Yeah.
manner or we attack!
Yep,
You
that's
know
it.
live with life! You kill big uglies and give back magic! Go past corner and door, find uglies! You give, you go!
Uglies? Fan, you looked at yourself? You read your own name? Your name is Snotspill. Who are you talking about, uglies? And by magic banner, I can only assume that he's talking about the innkeeper's sign. Okay, yeah. That healing, that holy bolt. Jesus. Looks like a butcher, kind of, only without the apron. Oh, crawler. Yo, can I hit, please? Thanks. Staff and firebolt, awesome. Morning Star, which I'm not gonna use. I've got no need for it. Kung Pao uses no warrior weapons. He's a master monk. I'm sure. Holy, hello. Let's... Okay, that was a lot of enemies. I'm not sure I like that. Goat Shrine, huh? What does the Goat Shrine do? I actually have... Well, I mean, it shouldn't surprise you. I have no idea at this point, because I don't know what any of them do. But do I want to use it? That's the question. I don't think that I do. I do want that lightning rune, though. So I'm not going to use that one. And I won't go back like last time, or like at the end of the last video, and do it off screen. I'll do it. If I'm going to do these shrines, I'll do them on screen. That way y'all can see what they do. It was just happened to be a while I was adventuring thing, trying to scrounge up the items I left behind. I figured I'd just try it. Why not? And it was probably... Oh, dexterity raises my armor class, too. Wait, I knew that. Never mind. Sorry, guys. I got excited over something I already knew. Oh, I wish I was smarter. These overlords are ugly, I'll give you that.
Where would I put this?
I don't know, man. Ah, the tavern sign. Okay, I'm not gonna use that. Oh, wait, I can keep it. Cool. I'll keep it then. Maybe I can sell it to Adria. So we have the tavern sign now. That's exciting. I guess I'll kill you guys before I do that. Jesus, everyone and their mom's an archer here. And somehow I'm evading most of these shots. Okay, so I didn't need the bow this time, I'm seeing. That'll be next floor, I think, for sure. And...
I have no room.
I'm not trying to pick it up, I'm trying to get the fudge out of the way. Ooh, some gold. Moonbender, huh? Ooh, golden one. Goodbye. Well, that could sell, actually. It was blue. Don't need that. Well, you know what? Oh. Well, actually, yeah, I can just take it. I don't know what that does. Do I have an identify? Why would I? I've got to start being more better prepared. That was worth it, for sure. Actually. Alright, I know I said something about there being a lot of bodies in this cathedral and it's more like a crypt. And then I eventually ceded the point that... Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that, folks. My dog wanted my attention and he wanted it now. Generally, he's a good boy, though. He's a blue healer pit mix. And he's way more pit than he was ever blue healer. he's a good boy, and I love him. He just wanted to make sure that I loved him is all, which is silly because of course I do. Easily the most important person or thing, dog, whatever. I'm glad he's in my life. That was where I was going with that. Alright, I'm glad you guys appeared when I opened the door. Not when I walked in. This game really wants me to have infravision. Pretty sure I don't need that, like, at all, the entire game. I mean, maybe there's, I think, one level where that could be useful, but I don't care enough, really. I've got one scroll of it. How much more could I possibly need? Ooh, level up. Hey, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. There we go.
I have no room.
I didn't want firewall anyway. Okay. Alright, 90% hit rate. We getting there, boys. We getting there. Yeah. Yeah, I hit almost all of my shots now, and that's beautiful. I want to hit every single shot, because it matters. It matters. That one shot you miss really does count. Man, I'm glad I didn't wait to kill the butcher, because it wouldn't even been fair right now. I would have just stun locked him dead. It wouldn't even be fair. At least last time, he had a chance to win. I gotta know what these skeletons are doing in barrels. I mean, that can't be comfortable, right? That can't be. They're just waiting in there. And what if I never hit the barrel? Are they just gonna chill? I'm gonna go with they know I'm around and they're hiding because they're scared of me and my staff of victory here. That's what I'm going with. That's how it makes sense to me. Quit running, bud. Quit running. Accept your death. Accept your death. It's unavoidable. So, now that I said I would start opening shrines, we've only found that one that I don't want to open. That's great luck, isn't it? Can't be bothered to find a shrine that would be decent to open. We'll open the sarcophagus, though. Why not? Why not? Excuse me. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's, use a healing thing here. And then Okay. Cool with that. These are not undead. I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna have to fight these fucks, so,
You give? Yes, good. Go now. We strong. We kill all with big magic.
how did I know? Interestingly, I think we had to give that to him. I don't think we could have given it to the shopkeeper because these doors weren't open before. So I think if we didn't give that to him, then... Oh, okay, cool. Got that. I'll have to get that identified. And that. This is going to be a good one. But that will be for next time. We finished floor 4 and we saved the innkeeper's sign. So, well, you know what, actually, let's go talk to the innkeeper, see if he says anything. Actually, before I end the video, false alarm, guys, false alarm.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
Okay, nope. False alarm averted. Next time, we will continue to floor 5. And hopefully we will find some trace of Albrecht, which is why we're down there in the first place. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.